La Défense is a major business district of the Paris metropolitan area and of the Île-de-France region, located in the commune of Courbevoie, and parts of Puteaux and Nanterre, just west of the city of Paris. La Défense is Europe's largest purpose-built business district with 560 hectares area, 72 glass and steel buildings of which 18 are completed skyscrapers, 180,000 daily workers, and 3.5 million square meters of office space. Around its Grande Arche and Esplanade, La Défense contains many of the Paris urban area's tallest high-rises. The district is located at the westernmost extremity of the 10-kilometer-long historical axis of Paris, which starts at the Louvre in central Paris, and continues along the Champs-Élysées, well beyond the Arc de Triomphe along the Avenue de la Grande Armée before culminating at La Défense. The district is centered in an orbital motorway straddling the Hauts-de-Seine municipalities of Courbevoie, Nanterre and Puteaux. La Défense is primarily a business district, and hosts a population of 25,000 permanent residents and 45,000 students. La Défense is also visited by 8 million tourists each year, and houses an open-air museum. History. La Défense is named after the iconic statue La Défense de Paris by Louis-Ernest Barrières, which was erected in 1883 to commemorate the soldiers who had defended Paris during the Franco-Prussian War. In September 1958, the public establishment for installation of La Défense buildings were built and began to slowly replace the city's factories, shanties, and even a few farms. The center of new industries and technologies was built in first use in 1958. These first-generation skyscrapers were all very similar in appearance, limited to a height of 100 meters. In 1966, the Nobel Tower was the first office skyscraper built in the area. In 1970, the Rer Line railway was opened from La Défense to Étoile. In 1974, a contract for a Défense Cergy high-speed hovercraft train was signed and soon abandoned. In the early 1970s, in response to great demand, a second generation of buildings began to appear, but the economic crisis in 1973 nearly halted all construction in the area. A third generation of towers began to appear in the early 1980s. The biggest commercial center in Europe, the Quatre Temps, was created in 1981. In 1982, the EPAD launched the Tête Défense competition to find a monument to complete the Axe historique, which eventually led to the construction of Grande Arche at the west end of the quarter. During the same period, hotels were constructed, the CNIT was restructured, and in 1992, Line 1 of the Paris Metro was extended to La Défense, which made the area readily accessible to even more of the city. On Bastille Day 1990, French electronic composer Jean-Michel Jarre staged an ambitious concert of the site, using the Grande Arche and three of the area's towers as projection screens, and building a pyramidal stage above the road. The free concert, titled simply Paris La Défense, attracted 2 million spectators, stretching all the way back to the Arc de Triomphe. This beat Jarre's own previous world record for the largest attendance for a musical concert, after a stagnation in new development in the mid-1990s. La Défense is once again expanding and is now the largest purpose-built business district in Europe. Important corporations headquartered at La Défense include Neuf Cegetel, Société Générale, Total, Aventis, Areva, and Arcelor. The tallest skyscraper, the Tour First, belongs to AXA, constructed in 1974. On 9 September 2008, La Défense celebrated its 50th anniversary with a huge fireworks display. In December 2005, Bernard Bled, CEO and chairman of EPAD, announced an ambitious 9-year development plan called La Défense 2006 to 2015. This important modernization plan has to give a new dimension to the district and focuses on 4 main axes: regenerate outdated skyscrapers, allow new buildings, improve the balance between offices and residential housing, and make the transport of local employees from their homes to La Défense easier. There are 3 aims: building 150,000 square meters of offices within demolition, rebuilding projects, building 300,000 square meters of offices within new projects, and building 100,000 square meters of housing. The government confirmed in July 2006 this plan, which has to be carried out around 2015. It is justified by the strong estate pressure, which plays in favor of building new skyscrapers near Paris. Those constructions have also the advantage to be more economical than little buildings, but it will have to overcome some difficulties. French economy faces a short-term slowdown. The government tries to balance tertiary sector employment in the whole region again, because La Défense today concentrates a major part of those jobs, and traffic is already saturated in the district, while it would need huge investments to extend transport infrastructures. It launched high-profile international competitions and/or construction green light of several key 300 to 320-meter tall sustainable development-style skyscrapers such as Tour Signal, Tour Fair, Hermitage Plaza, and Tour Generali. During said December 2005 press conference, EPAD released to the public an elaborate 3D animation film titled La Défense 2015. Area specifications, divided into 4 major sectors: 400 acres, 3,500,000 square meters of offices, 1,500 businesses, 150,000 employees, 20,000 residents, 210,000 square meters of shops, 4 Temps shopping mall, 2,600 hotel rooms, 310,000 square meters of flagstone and sidewalk, 110,000 square meters of greenery, 60 modern art sculptures and monuments. The name of the district comes from the statue of La Défense de Paris, which commemorates the Parisian resistance during the Franco-Prussian War. Central Esplanade, view from Grande Arche, view from Neuilly-sur-Seine, the CNIT with Tour Rer and Coeur Défense skyscrapers, the stairs of the Grande Arche, view from Arc de Triomphe, view from Eiffel Tower, east view of La Défense, night view at La Défense, commercial center, Les 4 Temps, open-air museum. Besides the representative architecture, the area also houses an open-air museum with 60 statues and pieces of modern art, including the following most remarkable works: C. Acute Sar, Thumb, Joan Miro, 2 fantastic characters, Alexander Calder, Red Spider, Yarrow Curvagum, Fountain, Richard Serra, Slat, Shelamo Sellinger, The Dance, Bernard Vaniche, 2 indeterminate lines, Tacus Breitrees, Igor Mitrage, Tindaro, Emily Young, 4 heads, Patrick Blanc, Green Wall, Louis Ernest Barriers, La Défense de Paris, Tacus Breitrees, 1990. Tallest buildings, Tour First, Tour Total, Société Générale Twin Towers. Completed high-rise buildings above 90 meters, upcoming high-rise buildings, cancelled projects, Tour Sans Fins, 425 meters, Tour Generali, 319 meters, Tour Signal, 301 meters,